Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for mid-April. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Cancer, if this reading does indeed resonate, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and make it easier for me to read for everybody just a little bit better. I am primarily a love reader, so that's what I'm going to focus on, and we're going to freestyle this today. I'm going to start off with a couple of oracle cards, and then towards the end I will pull a few universe cards just to connect the dots. Oh, how beautiful and how appropriate. I'm a Cancer Sun, so I love this card. We have Rose Quartz Empathy with Venus. Beautiful. Stunning deck. Let's get you an astrology card with this. We have Capricorn, Ambition, Realism and Methodical Steps. That's interesting because Capricorn is the sign directly opposite to you on the zodiac wheel. What's happening in Capricorn? Nothing. No planets in Capricorn or in Cancer. So I guess this has to be archetypes that you are embodying within yourself, or well, within your relationship, or your partner could be. With Rose Quartz and Empathy, I'm getting that you're being yourself. Your heart is open. With Venus, there's a sense of pleasure. There's a sense of admiring art and beauty. There's a sense of wanting to heal, not just yourself, but any cracks within your relationship, if any. But that's a wonderful energy. With Capricorn, I'm getting Saturn because, well, Saturn rules Capricorn. I'm getting lessons. I'm getting wanting to, well, make sure that whatever this is has long-term potential, because Saturn does not like to waste time. Neither does the Capricorn archetype. Right? There's something about the long haul. There's something about tradition. There's something about longevity and permanence that I'm getting. But let's see. I just got back from Italy and I got these beautiful handmade leather cards. It's just the major arcana, but I thought I'll get one card to get an overarching theme. That's just one, right? And we have the Death card. Interesting. Pluto energy. Pluto has just made a generational transit. After 2 decades, it has moved into Aquarius, which is another sign ruled by Saturn. So I'm getting lessons here. I'm getting transformation, and I'm getting transformation for the better. Changing something that may have been frivolous into something that is long-standing, that can stand the test of time. We will see. Let's get the tarot out. The Devil again. I mean, Capricorn energy again. Some of you are just plain and simple dealing with a Capricorn. I'm going to leave it at that. For the others, there is a touch of codependency. There is a touch of a karmic tie, a karmic connection in your midst. There could have been a touch of narcissism as well. We have the Five of Pentacles, insecurity and recovery. This was difficult. This was difficult for you to deal with. I feel like your abandonment wounds have been triggered through this process, which is why we have the Death card, which is why I'm getting so much Saturnian energy. Because Saturn, being the great disciplinarian, can teach us the harshest lessons. But once those lessons are learned, you are a completely new person. Your entire outlook towards life, towards love changes. Something happened here where you were left out in the cold. And I'm also getting that you may have put whoever this person was on a pedestal, right? But there was a reality check. You got to see the shadow side. The Six of Swords, resolution and moving on. Some of you are plain and simple moving on from a toxic relationship. Otherwise, with resolution, it is possible that whatever hiccups were plaguing this relationship could be on their way to resolution. We will see. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to get the rest of the cards out. Some of you could be literally be moving homes. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. Spirituality and fulfillment. That is reminding me of your empathy card. There is a switch, there is a shift happening here, Cancer. With methodical steps, I suddenly got in my head that you were meant to go through this. The both of you. This is definitely a reading for somebody who is, well, in separation or in a situationship or whatever you want to call it. There's a realization of what leaves you empty and what fills you up. Not just from your side, but from the other side as well. With this Five of Pentacles, I see this as a mutual energy. I see this as an energy of you may have felt abandoned, but in that process, this person abandoned themselves as well. Because nobody empathizes like a Cancer. This Ace of Cups, if anybody has the capacity to fill up this cup to the brim, it is you. There's a realization about how no one can love like you can. I suddenly got that so strongly. I am not a sunshine and rainbows kind of reader. If you follow me, I'm not. But that's what I'm getting. I feel like you embraced every single part of this person. You embraced their shadow. You embraced their light. You were not just there for the good times. You were there in the bad as well. And the loss of this has caused a kind of almost judgment. The Spirit of Wands, the Dawn of Wands, pardon me, that is the Page of Wands, inspiration and potential. Baby steps. I'm getting baby steps to this resolution. Four of Swords, solitude and healing. A lot of deep healing is required here on both sides. I'm going to get one card for right in the middle of the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, confusion and setbacks. Yeah. No clear direction was given to you. It's almost like everything was up in the air. 1 minute things were great, and the next you didn't know where you stood. It was like walking on eggshells. There was always one foot out the door. You were always afraid of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing or using the wrong tone of voice. I'm going to get one more. The Ten of Pentacles. This is what you've always wanted. This satisfaction, this long-term potential that I've been talking about. I'm getting short-sightedness here. That is what wasn't sitting well with you. You saw the potential in this, which is why I feel like you never gave up. You still see the potential in this, and so does this person. You cannot make this up. The Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles leads to the Ten of Pentacles. I was just telling Gemini, it is a seed that is given by the universe that you must plant and fertilize and care for and water, that eventually grows into that beautiful oak that protects you for the rest of your life. There is potential here. This seed is not dormant. It may require some, I'm getting into gardening here, it may require some neem oil and some fungicide or whatever, but it's not dormant. This can be salvaged, whatever this is, but work needs to be put on both sides. There's a lot of deep healing that needs to be done here. For you, I feel like it has to be about boundaries, about not letting other people affect your energy, because you are an empath. By nature, you're an empath. I can say that with absolute authority. And for this person, it is about working on that shadow. The Nine of Wands, test of strength and perseverance. This is a test of your commitment. The Nine of Wands represents the wounded warrior, right? This is someone who still has one last fight left in them. I'm not saying you're going to stick around in this nonsense forever and let it eat you up from the inside. No, but there is one last fight left in you. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Saturn is in Pisces. This is a lesson that you are being taught. It's happening for a reason. Transition and sacrifice. Transition. Something is changing here. Something is shifting here. This is a massive, massive transformation that is coming into your relationship. Cancer. Oh my God, how beautiful. The Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Sun, the King of Swords. After this sacrifice, this compromise, this transition, this shift, comes in positivity, happiness, abundance. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Generosity, assistance, prosperity, harmony. The Four of Wands is permanence. It is that longevity. It is the four walls of a home. It is the four seasons, the four cardinal directions, things that are unchanging. Where you were riddled with doubt and anxiety and confusion because this person's shadow side was predominant. The sun is shining now, casting away that shadow. That sun can only shine once that healing is done. And again, if you're connected to this person, you will mirror each other, right? If you are sitting in that shadow, so will this person. Once you start elevating your frequency, they will have to elevate to match you. Because there is love here, most definitely, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning wants to happen here. Okay, beautiful reading. Let's get a few cards from the universe. The Knight of Wands. I feel like this transition is not going to be as doomy and gloomy as I'm making it out to be. There will be playfulness, there will be lightness of spirit, and it needs to be embraced. Otherwise, it's just going to be a rabbit hole, right? Everything doesn't need to be a dark night of the soul. Things can be handled with light and with joy. For some of you, if you are in touch with this person, if you are together, plan something fun, right? Plan a playful date. Mars is in your sign. Fine, Mars can be the planet of war and aggression, yes, but it can also be the planet of adventure, of playfulness, of creativity, of energy. Use that to your advantage. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something completely different. And with the Knight of Wands, again, I feel like there's a whole lot of attraction here. Eight of Wands. There we go. Communication. Some of you just need to travel with each other. And if that's not a possibility, it's possible that you're traveling to meet each other. And the Eight of Wands also talks about communication, back and forth. The Eight of Wands was also known as Cupid's arrows, right? So messages of love. And what do we have at the bottom? The Ace of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. What you feel, they feel as well. The passion you feel, they feel as well. You have three aces. I've seen three aces so far. The Knight of Swords. Communication. It's not my favorite knight, so I'm going to get one more. And we have the Fool. Beautiful. This is that happy, playful new beginning. With the Hanged Man again at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Cups. Don't hold on to the sadness. The Fool carries no baggage. The Fool only carries the lessons that have been learned, but not the emotion that comes with it. That's what makes the Fool innocent. It's a clean slate. And we have the Magician. Power. Raw power to create your own reality, which we sometimes forget. The Ten of Pentacles. This is the happily ever after, generational wealth. An apology with the sun and the star, a wish fulfilled. Setting the wands down, setting the burden down, and just being light and free. This reading just flowed, Cancer. And I feel like you're going to cruise through this. You're not even going to realize it. Like I said, this is not going to be all doom and gloom. The universe has a hand on your back, supporting you through this. Because with the Magician, there is untapped power within you. The universe wants to bring that up to the surface, so you can use it to your advantage. You can create the life of your dreams. You just need to shift your vibration a tiny bit. shift your perspective a tiny bit, step back, right? You're too up close to your problem. Take a step back, you'll see the ways around the problem. But there's a beautiful transformation that wants to come about in your relationship. I would look forward to it. All right, that was it, Cancer. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.